The New Mexico Wildlife Center has been here at our site in Espanola since 2005. We were founded by Dr. Kathleen Ramsey, a local veterinarian who wanted to help wildlife. She began the organization in 1986. We're a nonprofit organization, so we are about 80% funded through just individual donations and folks who believe in our work. They love wildlife, they want to support us. They may have a really special feeling for the hospital work or maybe a special feeling for the education we do. So it's really up to the individual how they support us. I think that's critical for donors and for the relationship we build with donors is we want to be able to not only support the work that we do, but we also want to be able to meet what they feel is important and what touches their heart and touches their ability to donate.
New Mexico Wildlife Center is one of the only sort of full-service wildlife hospitals in the state that can take any animal that is native to New Mexico. We take in injured, orphaned, or sick animals. We have the capability to fix fractures, clean wounds, deal with trauma. All of those are things that we can handle here at the hospital. We can raise orphans and keep them in care for an extended period of time if they need to, in addition to a species-appropriate diet, a species-appropriate space, in order to prepare them for success for re-release into the wild.
Most of the things that we're dealing with are directly related to human development, and we're essentially working to mitigate that impact. So I think that's very rewarding work and necessary given continued human encroachment on our native wildlife in many different forms. Each admission is an opportunity to educate that individual person, as well as the greater outreach that we are doing as an organization to achieve our educational goals and hopefully prevent a lot of those animals from needing to come in the first place. That is the ultimate goal.
Kids love novelty. They love to go to a zoo and see an elephant, but there's really not a lot that they're going to be doing in their daily lives that's going to be directly affecting elephant conservation or things like that. I really think a good conservationist and a good naturalist starts in the backyard. We have about 35 different education animals, mix of birds of prey, mammals, and several different kinds of reptiles.
The ones that we have here are non-releasable, but they're just an example. They are species that people can find living in the same area that they're living in. New Mexico is one of the highest biodiversity states in the United States of America. We have a lot of different types of animals. People can come and visit, or when we come visit them, where we bring one or two of our live animal ambassadors, they're getting a chance to learn who else is out there, taking care of the home that they have too.
I like to tell folks that when an animal comes to us, we're going to take the best care of it we possibly can through both the veterinary care when it first comes into the hospital all the way through its rehab to hopefully its eventual release back into the wild. And again, we couldn't do that without the generosity of our donors. There is nothing that you see that isn't the direct result of one donor's contributions or a whole group of donors together that made something happen. And that's really an impactful message, I think, for donors and for all of us about what can be accomplished.